Hey friends, how are ya? Okay, so hope you guys are doing fabulous, and you're probably like looking at my screen thinking, oh, she looks a little tired. Okay, so if you guys don't know who I am and you're new to one of our groups, say hi, let me know where you're at. And I am Wendy Lane, in case, because I stream this into also my consultants, customers group. So I get to mentor all your beauty consultants. So my name is Wendy Lane. I've been building my business in Mary Kay for over 20 years. So I absolutely love what I do. So today I'm going to share with you my look. I didn't put lipstick on because I wanted to go through the process. I do have my foundation, my eyeshadow and stuff on. So what I'm going to share with you is this crazy good stuff, this satin lips. So what I usually keep this in the shower, but I'm doing this, for you. So you can see, how dull my lips were. I don't really have a lot of pigment in my lips. I was not blessed with that. My kids were, but not me. And so this is a sugar scrub. I actually keep it in the shower. And so it's going to scrub all your dead skin off, help that. And then you're just going to, kind of wipe the dust. I have a little wet cloth right here. Okay, so it gives me a little bit of color, but not a lot. So to go ahead and keep my lipstick on better, because we do not have our lip primer anymore. Sad. So I'm going to use our foundation primer, and it has a SPF 15 in it, so it's good for the protection for your lips. And so I just go ahead and put that on, kind of blot it a little bit. And then we have an array of lip liners. And so today, because this is the color I'm wearing, I am going to go ahead and use the rose color. So I'm going to try to do this while I'm looking at you. So when you are doing lip liner, you're just going to kind of drag that. So our lip liners are waterproof. And what you want to do is line them and then fill them in. Now, if you need bigger lips, if your lips are thin, you can go ahead and take, this is, let me find the beige nude. The beige nude or the mauve nude is good. Beige nude is good. So if you want to have a little bit bigger of a lip, you just are going to see how, just kind of go on the outside. And you want a nude lip color like that. So do you see how that makes my lip a little bit bigger? So go back to the rose, and then you're just going to line that. Okay. And I just kind of let it sit for a little bit before I put my lipstick on. So again, rose lip liner is amazing. And then the beige nude to give you a little bit more, of an upper lip or lower lip, because you can take the beige nude and just the beige nude, yeah. So, and kind of go down a little bit like that for a little bit more fuller of a lip, poutier of a lip. Okay, so while that dries, I'm going to tell you what I have on my eyes. So depending on your eye color, depending, that's where, or if you're like a winter, spring, or summer, it's going to really depend on what color eyeshadows you are supposed to use. Okay. So for me today, I've done this Biscotti, or not, the Biscotti right here. That one's one of my favorite ones. It has a little pink undertone. So if you know Taylor Swift or you watched her on the podcast, this is one of the shadows she uses. And what you do is you do it all over your eye, and then you also go into the corner and down right there before your eyelashes start. The next eyeshadow I have is the Shiny Penny, which is right here, this one right here. So this looks really beautiful on blue-eyed girls. And so it does have a little bit of shine in it. So what I do is I mix it with a little bit of hazelnut. So I love the hazelnut. So also I took the hazelnut, just kind of show you, and I used my eye definer brush and then I just kind of went over it a little bit. So I don't have as much, shine. I have a little. I love shine. I love shimmer. And so you're just kind of, because I have deep set eyes, it's going to go above, but I love hazelnut. These are staples in my, this is all of our shadows. Those three are staples in my palette. I also have on the brown liner, which is this one. Grab right here. So the liners we have are black, brown, blue, and steely, and then we have a liquid eyeliner. And so I have the brown on, and then I have waterproof mascara. I have dry eyes. I have to go have cataract surgery. Yay! And so I'm always looking for things that are waterproof around my eyes. And so the eyeliners are waterproof also. I also go ahead and spray my brush with the finishing spray just to make sure everything sets and things like that. So I love our waterproof mascara. Okay, and so for cheeks, grab this one over here. Sorry, I didn't get my brush out. It's actually the powder brush. But for cheeks, I'm gonna go ahead and put Shy Blush on. And so when you put your cheek color on, you wanna kinda go above. As we get older, we don't wanna put, sorry, it's not the really right brush. I didn't grab that one. So, and so it just gives you, I love Shy Blush. Gives you just a little bit of nice color. Shy Blush has a little bit of shimmer in it, but see how that like brightens up my skin with blush. I have broken capillaries, so I have foundation and concealer on to cover those. Okay, so let's go with our lipstick. And so the lipstick that I'm using is Sunset Peach. And so I use a lip liner as much as I can, because that really makes your lipstick stay on. You remember seeing your mom, blow out her lips, or your grandmother, and so that is the Rose Lip Liner and the Sunset Peach. Now, the Sunset Peach is a little bit more glossy. We also have the Confetti Coral. We have the Always Apricot, so check out those colors too. We have samples of those too, so we can send them to you. So again, I'm going to blot. I have a little bit left on there. Now I do like a little bit of shimmer, not a lot. So this is our Sheer Illusion. And so when you put lip gloss on, you just see, look at that. You just want to put that on a little bit because lip gloss will travel. If you have wrinkles here, you are a candidate for our fabulous deep wrinkle filler. That is actually, one of my favorites. It helps with the neck wrinkles. It's just amazing product. It has hyaluronic acid in it too. So anyways, so that is my look today. And so I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll go ahead and put all the things in the comments. Remember, I use satin lips. I have foundation and concealer on, Shy Blush. My eyeshadows are Blossom, Hazelnut, and Shiny Penny. I have my brows on. I use dark blonde, and then also finish it up with finishing spray. When you do your finishing spray, you want to close your eyes, keep your lips in. I always spray a little bit extra on my nose for my sunglasses. And then waterproof mascara. So you guys have an amazing day. Bye.